What's up, sneakerheads? It's your boy Paper Drew. We are on the move, as you can see. Saturday, and excuse me, I did hit for the Rookie of the Year once. However, that was in Orlando, and that's kind of like an hour for me. So I don't have to take that trip if I don't have to. But my Footlocker locally got them first come first serve. It's around 11:30, so I want to see if they are there, if my size is there available before I go ahead and make that trip over to Orlando, which is about an hour. And I hate to make it just a kind of one and done trip. Usually if I go to Orlando, I kind of make a day of it with the family and stuff. But we'll see, because I got other things to do locally. There's a car show I want to go ahead and go to, show some coverage of that if you guys want to see it. If I take footage of it, if I wind up going, that stuff will be in a separate video on the same channel, of course, under different playlists. You guys know how I do. So that being said, it is Saturday. It's a lovely day. How many degrees out? It's 75 degrees. Last night it was like 50 degrees. Florida's real temperamental, man. I don't understand it. It's kind of crazy, but whatever. But yeah, so I'm gonna go in here real quick. Might do a little bit vlogging, but probably not too much. Honestly, this Footlocker, these local stores in this mall, they're always on some bullshit, but for the most part, they're on some bullshit if it's not a raffle or whatever the case may be. If it's first come first serve or whatever, they usually find a way to finesse some shit. But I mean, it is what it is. But they don't usually get any kind of hyped anything really. They usually just get GRs. So I mean, if these are GRs, I don't really care because I still like them. Let me see, and yeah, that's pretty much about it, man. Like I said, I might do some vlogging action, but probably not too much. They don't really have anything in there that you have not seen before, so it's not gonna be anything crazy, nothing spectacular, nothing, you know, you're not gonna see anything. Those Union ones come out in about 20 minutes. It's 11:40, so they come out about 20 minutes, so 12 o'clock. So good luck to anybody. I mean, you'll be saying that after the fact, but I'm throwing positive vibes y'all's way if you guys are trying for those Union ones. I heard they're hella limited, and they're gonna be a pain in the ass to get, so I'm not even going to bother for them shits.
You are a liar! No, I'm not!
I am not in the mood to be working super uber hard to try to get fucking shoes. I am past that phase in my life. I'm not trying to line up for no shoes unless I can make thousands upon thousands of dollars. I mean, if those Union LAs would have been local, I probably would have tried for them, to be honest with you. If I would have known a spot locally to try to get not for resale ones, and they were first come first serve, or if they had some type of lineup, I probably would have tried for them, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, there's money to be made in those, not $20, $30. People lining up for Yeezys and shit like that. That doesn't make any sense anymore. But that's a different rant. That's a different video for a different day. So I'm gonna run in here real quick, see if they have them. Hopefully they do. If they do, I'm gonna try to use my coupon, and I'm gonna try to not have to go to Orlando, which would be lovely, because then I can get to my other video, and I'll give you guys, of course, how I feel about it, unboxing, whatever the case may be. So I will be right back after this. All right, so pretty much what I expected to happen happened. I'm a fucking idiot, so I had to go back all the way to my house. And as soon as I got out of the car, I started walking to the door and started looking for my wallet, and my wallet is not there. So I had to take my ass all the way back to my house, which is not really far. I live like 5 to 10 minutes from the mall, but so I had to take my ass back to the house, which sent me back another 5, 10, 15 minutes. So I had to go back to the mall. By the time I got back to the mall, it was already like 11:59, 12 o'clock. I jumped on to the Union site to see what happens. Complete utter shit show, as usual, as I expected. It was like, as soon as I got on, it said shop now, then it went to another page that said soon come, then it went to something else. I never got to see any merch. I didn't see any of the shoes, I didn't see any of the clothing, nothing, because then after that it told me that it was received too many requests from my device. So these sites are fucking retarded, because I don't even have a bot, and I wasn't trying to bot, and I'm sure somebody who had a bot wound up getting the shoes or merch, whatever. So that's hilarious. So I'm guessing I was banned or whatever the case may be. I was, like I said, I wasn't expecting to get them. I wasn't going to try too hard to get them. Otherwise, I would have been home with my laptop on my internet, and I would have been trying that way. I would not have been trying on my phone in the mall while trying to get Rookie of the Years. So back to the shoes that I am interested in, am trying to get today. Walked into the mall, asked Buddy if they had any. He said sold out. So whether you're trying to finesse or not, I don't know. I don't care. I do know that there was a guy that he's local. He wears my size, and he didn't have any pairs. So I don't know. So, you know, back in the day, I used to be part of the finesse. So if they're finessing, hey, it is what it is. More power to them. But it's just not me. That's not me anymore. That's not my zone anymore. I'm not really gonna work like overly exert myself to try to get a pair of shoes anymore, unless I really want them, and in which case I know that I can always get my hands on them if, you know, because I know people. So if I really wanted to get my hand on a pair, I could. And I was more so doing that to try to get an extra pair, and because I already have my pair locked out in the Footlocker in Orlando. So I was more so doing that to see if I could grab an extra pair, hoop somebody, help somebody out, or get a pair for my wife, because she likes Timberlands. I don't really like Timberlands. These remind me of Timberland boots, and I don't rock with Timberlands. My wife does. Heavy in Florida, it's one of those things where if it's like 60 degrees or 70 degrees, my wife's gonna she's breaking out her Timbs. It's crazy, but that's how she is. You know, she's from Jersey, so as soon as, you know, it's like 70 degrees and below, she's rocking a Tim. Way it's on. So me, I'm not big on Timbs. I don't really. They're too heavy. They're not comfortable. It is what I mean. Even being from New York, it's like, okay. I mean, I still don't. I think maybe I would have had maybe 2 pairs of Timberlands in my day, and I don't really rock with them like that. And being in Florida, definitely not a essential. But regardless of the fact that they didn't have any pairs, so I'm on my way to go pick up my confirmed pair, locked up pair at Footlocker. Why they did it this way, as far as first come first serve, I don't know. Maybe they thought that they weren't gonna be selling out, or they didn't think it maybe was gonna be a hype colorway. For the most part, what I've seen, everybody online is praising them. Of course, you got people that don't like them, which is cool. Not everybody's gonna like them, but for the most part, what I'm seeing, everybody it's a 1 too at that. So it's like, fuck, man. I don't remember the last one that they did that was first come first serve, other than the court purples, I think. But I think they did that because of they had some issue with the inventory or whatever coming in late, whatever the case may be. So last pair they did that for was those, and we see what happened with those shoes and how popular those were. So it's kind of weird that they did these first come first serve, and most of the places where I've seen people, you know, talking about them. Did anybody cop zebras yesterday? I didn't cop zebras yesterday. My previous video, you'll see why. If you didn't watch it, I'll leave the card somewhere, or I'll leave it after the video or something like that. You guys can see it. But yeah, so I leave the reason in that video if you're interested on why I didn't cop zebras and why I didn't pick up my pairs. You'll see there. But yeah, so like I said, positive vibes. Anybody hopefully that wanted the unions, you got them. If not, move on to the next shoe, man. Don't pay thousands upon thousands of dollars for a pair of shoes, because eventually, maybe one day they'll restock, or maybe one day you'll be able to cop something else, or you'll cop, you know, a multitude of sneakers. Maybe these shoes today, maybe they're not, you know, $400 or $500 today, but maybe, you know, one day down the line they're $400 or $500. And if you know the unions go up, you know, $2-3 grand, you'll be able to use them for some trade bait. You'll be able to maybe use that as a you know, some collateral for something else, or you just rock the shit out of them like you're supposed to, and you enjoy your shoes, and that's that. But yeah, so when I get to Orlando, I'll go ahead and I might do some vlog action if they have anything that you guys haven't seen as of yet. My mall, I was in and out.
That's what she said.
I wasn't trying to be there any longer. They just had the same shit that's pretty much sitting anywhere else. They had those 6s that were sitting. They had the chlorophyll 3s sitting. The platinum 11s, garbage in hand, sitting. So yeah, I anticipate that they'll probably have the same stuff in Orlando. But if they don't, they have anything crazy, I'll do a little bit of vlog action. But, you know, if not, then, you know, it is what it is. So after that, I will be back. So stay tuned, y'all. All right, y'all. So, bag secured. Footlocker, House of Hoops. As you can see, got my pair on lock. Put this back to the side. All right, so that was quick pickup vlog style. I'm gonna do a separate video of an in-depth review. So if you guys want to see that, I'll obviously link that below. I will also go ahead and let you guys know about some stock numbers that I saw while I was there in the mall. Some other little thoughts I might have. I picked these up for under retail, and I have the receipts somewhere over here. There it is. I had a $15 coupon. I'll go more in depth into that in the next video. I just don't want this one too long. I know some people watch them, some people don't. But it's some vlog action, some extra content for you guys, some behind the scenes. 154.43, as you can see there. Never no funny business on my channel. As you can see, Footlocker, House of Hoops. I had to use this coupon, or else it was gonna expire the 28th of this month. So that's Black Friday, and I'm not going out Black Friday for the sneakers. No. I've done it before. I think last shoes I did that for was the Oreo 5s, and that was a shit show. So not doing that again, probably ever again. But I'm not getting the red 12s anyway, so it's whatever. So let me know down below, guys, what you think of the Rookie of the Years. I'm gonna go ahead and do an in-depth. That was just like I said, this was a pickup video vlog, and then I'm gonna go into an in-depth in-depth review in another separate video. I haven't looked at them yet, so if I had the same outfit on, I might switch it up, just so people don't talk shit. But if I had the same outfit on, that's why. So yeah. Oh, also, my boy hit me up. I told him that that there was not, like, the girl, when I asked her if she thought there was gonna be leftovers, she told me no. So I told my homeboy, and I was like, there's probably not gonna be leftovers, so, you know, don't really waste your time trying to come out here. And he let me know that, like I said, our local one got them, and I was like, well, why didn't you go to our local Footlocker? Because he said he was gonna be there early in the morning, earlier than I went. So he was like, well, the guy only told him that they didn't get anything lower, no size lower than an 11, which is wild. That's so fucking wild, that's lie. Because I don't know if you guys know allocation and how that works, but nobody is getting pairs less than size 11. So he was like, they only sold one pair. And from what he knows, he's like, man, the dude is special, man, because he told him when he went earlier that, oh, I didn't get anything below a size 11, and then he sold one pair, and then when I get there, he was like, oh, we're sold out. Like I said, it's a finesse. I'm glad that I don't have to rely on these nerds for shoes that I want to get. When I get them, if I want them, I get them. And I don't rely on my local stores, because I know how they are. And you know, they get like drunk with power when they get like a general release that people want. And it's gonna be the same way for the 12s unless they do a raffle. Be the same way for the Concords unless they do a raffle. And even then, they'll find a way to try to finesse. It's just my area, man. That's how most of them dudes are. So it is what it is. Like I said, I used to be part of the finesse, so you know, it is what it is, and that's what it was. I got my pair for under retail, so I don't give a shit. I don't have to deal with them nerds, and that's what it is. So, like I said, let me know down below what you guys thought. Were you guys able to get the Rookie of the Year ones? Was anybody able to get the Union ones? That was a shit show, but we all knew that was gonna happen for the most part. So let me know down below, did you guys pick up your Rookie of the Year ones? Are you feeling them? Was it a cop? Was it a drop? Or are you looking towards something else? Because I know those, obviously, the Concords are coming up. Like I said, the 12s are coming up. Those 10s are coming up. Those Orlando 10s are coming up, which are pretty dope. I'm not going to get them, though. So unless I see them in hand and then change my mind, but I doubt it. So let me know down below, guys, what you thought about what you think of the content. If you guys want to see more stuff like this. And we'll go from there, man. And as always, man, it's been Paper Drew. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Not because I asked you, because you like the content. And as always, man, y'all stay blessed.